Okay, welcome back to Tony's Board Life. We are on to turn 4 now. So it'll be interesting to see if I can get these guys across here and go from there. A couple things real quick. The concealment markers are basically good as long as they aren't under an ops complete, moving adjacent next to a whole bunch of different stuff. So what's kind of good about that is that I have the concealment markers lifted right here right now. And so once they move, fire, do anything, the concealment marker will come off. So it's kind of nice to start it out the turn they're concealed, but then they'll go away at that point. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's see what our first card, who's going to be. Oh, we have the Chaos card already. So let's go ahead. We're going to roll 2d6. We've got a 4. A 4 is a miscommunication. The Excess player may immediately move any one enemy unit. Unit can already be ops complete. All other movement rules apply, including triggering op fire apply. Ooh, so the Excess player may immediately move any one enemy unit. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Let's take a look and see what we're going to run across. We have some interesting places that we can move some units here. So with this, I think I know what we're going to do. It's a 1 unit. That's the only problem. And there's like 3 units in here. Yeah, 3 units in here. So that's almost not going to work. But what I think, that gun could move 1. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take this unit right here. That's got 2. And maybe we'll move them out of the way. So yeah, let's do that. So take the concealment marker off here. I'm probably making a mistake on this, but hey, we'll find out soon enough. So I took the off there, and then we're gonna move this back 1, 2. My goal is to put it out of command. So at least has to roll to be in command. So, okay, first chaos movement, all done. Great. Let's go take a look at the next card. All right, next card is the Italians, the 3rd. So let's get to the map and go. So we need to check command status. It has a status of 4. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're good. Everybody's good there. So they're going to perform a rally. So they're they don't have good, but their morale is a 5. So I need 5 or less. That's an 8. So it still stays disrupted. So with that, what we're going to do now, 1, 2. So we're going to fire this anti-tank. So it's got a range of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to fire at this one. We have to use the HE. So the HE on this 82 millimeter is an 842. So he gets 2 dice and can 4 or less hits. So let's pull this here. We'll grab the German dice and we'll fire away. So 4 graders, and we've got a 3 and a 2. So it was a miss. So that's an ops complete. That's not what I really wanted. But we need to get moving through here. Probably should have fired for here. That would have hit better. Well, let's, you know what? We're going to have to just move through. 1, 5. Just curious here. That's 2, 6. So they're not really worried about, yeah. Okay, so they're more worried about getting through here. They're not worried about attacking. So let's go ahead. We're going to go 1. Oh, wait. That's range 4. So this can go 4. So we'll go 1. So this guy right here will fire. It is an armor. So that's a 4, 2, 6. So he gets 2 dice range of 4. He needs 6s to hit and gets a 6. Okay, with that, and he can try to save it. He gets 1 dice, and he gets a 2, so he does not save it. So he is now disrupted as well. So, but this one is marked ops complete here. So we got that going. So now, since that one's fired, we can go 1. This one's going to fire here. Same situation. 2 dice. 6 hits, no 6s. Okay. I would put he acquired, but he's going to move. So that's kind of nice. So this is 1, 2. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a second. He moved here. So let's see, what do we got here? So 5, 3, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So we're going to say this Crusader is going to fire. He gets, so the Crusaders, let me bring this up so you can see here, are 5, 3, 5 for the armor. So he's going to fire into there, and that will, it won't remove that concealment. So 5, 3, 5, 3 dices, 5 hits. None. 2, 3, 4. No hits. And so he is considered ops complete. Okay, so we have moved 3. So then we're going to move 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So he is still going to fire here. That's, again, this Crusader's a 5, 3, 5. So he gets 3 dices, hits on 5s. And that'll take off that concealment marker as well. So let's go ahead. 1, 6. So he does get 1 hit, but he can try to save it. 5 or higher. Gets a 3. So he does not. Okay. So he is now disrupted as well. Okay. So he's going to go 1. He's going to fire. Again, 4, 2, 6. You know what? I don't even know why I keep pulling this out. 4, 2, 6. So 2 dice. 6s hits. Nope, no 6s. So we're good to go there. And he is ops complete as well. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's right. These guys are all ops complete because they have fired. Okay. So we'll take the bottom one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine because it's 1, 2, 3. He gets 3 dice. 5s hits. 5s are regular hits. Gets 1 hit. And we'll see if he can potentially save. And he does not save, so he is also disrupted. As well. And that particular one's ops complete. And so then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. He is going to fire from there. That will take that guy there. Again, 3 dice. 2 hits. So he is at minimum going to be disrupted and possibly flipped. Does he save 1? No, he does not. That's a 4. So he is also disrupted, but he's also flipped. So he is down there. Oh, you know what? He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he's going to move there. So he is, but he is also disrupted. So pretty much my entire, they're all disrupted now. And they're just going to get beat all to hell. I have a feeling. Yeah, it's not going good. So that's that one. So let's go ahead and let's put ops complete here. And then we'll be moving forward. Let's see what else we got. Our next activation will be the 2-pounders, as I was told. So we will pull the cards off and go from there and do some more attacking for sure. Here we go. First thing we do, this one, they're always in line, they're always in fact. So we will pull this one off here and this one off here as well. So what we will do now is, let's see, how do we want to fire? Well, this guy is going to fire here. So he is, so he's going to fire at the one that's already halved. Or what is it? He fires at the hex. It's the opportunity that, yeah. So he gets 2 dice, hits at 6, but it is close. Reduced range. Yeah, so it's reduced range. So I gotta remember what is. Give me a second. So it is reduced, so that to hit number is reduced by 1. So instead of being a 4-2-6, this will be a 4-2-5. So let's see what we can do. 1 hit. Now, the way you have to do about it is this one would have to take the hit because it's got the least amount of hits. So, but it can save. So let's see. That's a 1, so it does not. So it does not save. So it does get flipped. And this guy right here will be marked ops complete. Okay, so then we have this 2-pounder right here. Range is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yep, and that one's good. So he gets 2 dice. He gets no hits. No hits. Okay. This 2-pounder. 6. He could fire there. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he'll fire here. 2 dice. It's not good. So he is also ops complete as well. So, okay, I'm going to check something real quick. So I did make a mistake on that. With that, because I was supposed to name the target for these ones that have multiple hexes in them or multiple targets in them. So I was supposed to do that. So this one right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can double the range, and then this will be just 1 die. So we'll just see what happens. It'll be a 6 to hit, and he gets a 4. So it's not a big deal on that one. Okay. So that one will be marked ops complete. Hey, you never can tell. Sometimes they are just as good. Okay, let's go ahead and see what happens. That figures. Okay, here we go. First end turn. Well, the other one won't turn until the blending gets done. Oh, and speaking of which, we have the blending. Now, one thing I do have to say, I had made a mistake with... And it didn't really affect much of the game. But he can only go after armor units. So technically, he could not go after this 88 because it is not a hard target. It's a soft target. So let's go ahead and figure out where we're gonna play this one at. And then we'll also have to put that card back into see what happens. Let's move to the board. Looking at this, I think I really want to focus on the the third Italians because 2 of them have to be. So if I can get as many of them damaged as possible, then that's a good thing. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go after this unit right here. Okay. So this is just a single unit. And the blending is a 3/4. His range doesn't matter. So he's going to fire here. So he gets 3 die, and hits on 4s or greater. And he gets 2 hits. Now the this unit does have a chance to save at least 1. So because he has a 1/5 here. So let's go ahead, and he does not save. So that's another casualty up into the axis. And now I have to roll to see if he continues on. He rolls a 4. He is good. So that will still continue on. So let's go back to the draw deck and see what comes up next. Okay. So I'm going to take this end turn. So we're going to mix them up here. There's only 3 left here, which is the 4th or the 7th Desert Rats and the 7th Armor. So we'll see what happens. I can technically pull that end turn and see what happens. So let's go ahead and flip this card. And it is a 7th Desert Rat. So let's go to the board and get things going. Now, first thing that we're going to do is we are going to remove any ops complete. Okay. And then we are going to check and do command range. So this command range is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's in command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is not. So we'll have to roll, which means that one's not as well. So let's go ahead. We need to roll for those. So needs a 7 or less. 6. So this one is now in command. They somehow got to it. So now we're going after this one up here. That one is a 7. So they're both in command. So that worked out great for them. So we did command range. Or we removed them. We did command range. We don't have any rallies to form. So then it's no fire mission. So now we're just going to start shooting. So this Crusader right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to fire at... Oh. It's going to fire at... Well, it doesn't matter because they're both reduced. So it's going to fire at the top one. So in this case, we get... 3 dice, 5 or less hits. 5 or greater hit, sorry. 5 or less, 5 or greater, no hits at all. So that one is considered ops complete. And then we're going to go with the next one. Top unit. 1 hit. That unit then has a chance to save. And it gets 4, so it does not save. So that's another one gone. It's going to go over here to the axis. Okay. So those are both considered ops complete now. So they are done. Now this one right here, we have our HQ. So this is also going to get 1, 2, 3. So it's going to get the 3 dice and it's going to be 5 to hit. So that one does not roll any. And then, so we're going to get 1 more here. It's going to go after the same one. Does get 1 hit. He has a chance to save. I can't take that. My fingers are in the way. That's a 1. So nope. So he also goes away now too. So yeah, that was not a good turn. It was not a good turn for the Italians. It was a wonderful turn for the 7th Desert Rats. By the way, these are the same Desert Rats that are annoying the crap out of me in Kev Sharp in my OCS DAC 2 game. So really, they're just annoying as all get out. So I do need to move these in. I don't know if I can. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't get them in there because they can only move 2. They're very slow tanks. Pretty powerful though. They're 426 for the armor and 225. So they only have a range of 4. Anyways, so I guess really the only thing I can do is put him in there, and then those, because these guys are kind of guarding the north and then also the center, of course, with that. So that one's all done. Let's go ahead and take a look at, because I got to mark those ops complete. Oh, and I got this guy right here. I think they're just going to stay there. They're not ops complete, just in case these guys somehow get around here or get to the point where they can fire. So he does have a range of 4 on these armor guys. So we might be able to see that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next card. Will the 7th armor get to activate, or will it be an end turn? We'll find out. Next card is, so the 7th armor does, which means this one should be the end turn. So this will be end the turn for sure. But let's go to the board and take a look at the 7th armor and figure out what they're going to do. Okay, these guys don't move very much. They got 3 spots, so we're just going to start moving them. 1, 2, 3. This has what's this range again? That range is 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and take a shot at it. They will get an extra die because of the leader. Yeah. So they'll get 3 dice instead of just 2, but 6 is still hit. So 3 dice, 6 is still hit. And they do get a 6. They get 1 6. So that's pretty cool. Now he does get to save, possibly save. So he gets, so this is the first time we're running the M13 teens here. So he gets 2 saves, but 6 hits. Yep. You know what? That should have only been 2, but I'm still going to go with it. Oh, he does save because he gets a 6. So it does end up not mattering. Anyways. So now this one is marked ops complete. So now these guys can move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then so these guys can move up in here without too much of an issue on that one. So let's go ahead, and that'll honestly take care of everything. I would mark these ops complete, but we're at the end turn. So basically all we're going to do is remove the ops complete markers and kind of give an overview on that. Let's get that taken care of. So here's the map. I think probably the next turn will determine it for sure. Most likely I have 2 units here. I have the L640. That one's currently disrupted. And then also this one's currently disrupted as well. These 2 have to survive to make it off the board. These guys can try to make it off the board, but if I don't have these 2 make it off the board, it's not the winning condition saying these 2 of these types of units, the third need to get off the board as well. So this could be over with within the next turn. Currently, we have those 4. We are now on to turn 5, and I'm going to have to remember to use these fate points this turn, especially on these units with that. So, with that, end of turn 4 and on to turn 5. I'll see you guys in the next turn.